Hello, everyone. So I wanted to go over the 3 ways to speak English activity for today. This one is called Analyzing Stylistic Choices. So we're following within the same essential question because we're still in the same unit of the age of responsibility, right? But for now, this focus is we're still focusing on the same Greenblatt article, but now we're looking more at the language that's used within it to express the ideas that he claims and supports his argument with. So, the challenge for this activity is after watching the 3 ways to speak English, which is a really interesting TED talk, you guys will be able to discuss the concept of register in order to develop meta linguistic awareness. And meta being, big, many, and linguistic being language, right? There's multiple layers of language, there's multiple ways of saying something, multiple ways of speaking, and in that same vein, multiple ways of interpreting and multiple ways of understanding. So when we talk about register, what we mean by that is the way that we communicate with each other based on how we put words together, the combos of them, who we're communicating with, and the content and the topic of what we're talking about. So whether or not we're aware of it, we're constantly changing our register depending on who we're talking to. So think of the way that you talk to me versus the way you talk to your parents versus the way you would talk to a younger sibling or another friend, right? The way you speak, um, how that changes, how like polite and impolite you are, how personable and impersonable, professional, non-professional. That's what we call register. So this question is going to ask you to kind of dive in, and it's saying describe your register when talking to your parents, to your friends, and to your teachers. How does your register change in this each situation? So remember, it's the word choice we use, the influx of our voice. You might, I don't know, you might say some bad words with your friends, but you wouldn't say any bad words with your parents or with your teacher, right? So those are the kind of things that we talk about register. Or texting. Texting and Snapchat is one register versus how you would discuss if you raised your hand in class and asked a question. All right. So again, so describe what your register is when you're talking to your parents versus your friends versus your teachers. So, language is not only a set of rules, but it's more of like a set of choices that we make based on register and other things like that. Um, so, an important idea with register is that there's no such thing as proper or improper English, right? We do have grammar, but there isn't, if technically, linguistically, if you can understand what someone's saying, then that communication event was successful, right? However, there are unsuitable instances of language. If you cuss in front of your grandparents, you probably meant what you said, but it's not very suitable for the situation or for the audience, right? That's what we mean by register. So we need to be aware of this so that we are capable of using language appropriately. So we're going to go ahead and click on this link right here, the 3 ways to speak English. And so you're going to watch that. It's a very interesting video. I think you guys are going to like it. And then you're going to respond to the questions in the apply and create section. So have this open. If I were you, I would suggest opening up your video to another tab. And so you can watch that in there and then come back and answer the questions or answer the questions while you're watching. Finally, in the reflect section, what new information have you gained from this video? And what are the 3 ways to speak in English? Has this video made you more aware of various registers you use throughout the day? So you're going to answer those questions. And yeah, pretty straightforward video response and a little bit of self-reflection. And when you're done, go ahead and submit on Schoology. Thanks.